Hello again, it's us the Guillories. Hope you're not tired of us yet. And today we are unboxing Universal Yums. And I think this is the Italian one, but I'm not sure. So let's see what's in here.
I can smell the scissors.
Ew, they have a smell.
They smell like crayons.
Well, that's where they used to be kept.
Oh.
Look, my skin
There's
is
some on
peeling
the side.
off. Oh, has nothing to do with
And
this
on the other
box.
side too, probably.
Yep, most likely. So this is, if this is Italian, they should have a, what do we call those big old things with all the cream in the inside?
Cannoli?
Cannoli, yeah. So
They'd be soggy. I don't think they stay good for very long.
Yeah. Open it up, and everything is everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got the book.
Yeah.
The official snack score. Rate how much you like the snacks in this box. Okay, so I
Italy.
guess we've got a thing yet. It is Italy. So, let's see. Aw, to be in love, everything appears brighter. There's a fresh pep in your step, and the world just seems more magical. To be in love and eating these yums from Italy? Well, that's no different than being single and eating these yums from Italy. Regardless of your relationship status, you're gonna love what's in store this month. Out of all the countries we're visiting together, Italy might be the one that takes food the most seriously. Every ingredient in every dish is deliberately placed. There are no afterthoughts here. You'll appreciate this attention to detail in the snacks this month. We sourced an upscale cheese puff. Every bite has a dusting of tricolor cracked pepper. We found a unique spin on Italy's famous taralli. This one is made from gourmet coffee beans. Ew. We pulled out all the stops this month, searching high and low for the best snacks from Italy. Why? Well, we have a secret. We're in love with you. Happy Valentine's! Enjoy your Italian yums.
I wish I was in
Oh
love.
no, big description.
Okay, big descriptions.
I
of
can
this,
be in love with snack food though, right?
So this is lemon chips. Gusto limone sale morino amica chips. So these are some kind of lemon chips. That's kind of different.
They're made of lemon.
It says lemon. No, it's just like lemon flavor, I think.
Potato.
Yeah. Well, let's see. When life gives you lemons, we'll just ask the Italians what to do. Lemons are our favorite fruit in Italy's culinary scene, and they make a lot more than lemonade with them. Lemons are the star of Italy's famous limoncello, a sweet liquor, granita, shaved ice and lemonade, delzi, a fluffy sponge cake filled and covered with lemon cream, and of course lemon sorbetto, lemon sorbet. One day we'd never expect to pair with the super sour fruit, potato chips. Somehow the Italians have made the lip pucker and citrus flavor work well with these salty, thin potato chips. Take our word for it, these chips are love at first lemony bite.
I can
So-
be in love with snack food.
I don't really like soury things, so I don't know if I would like this.
And there's another bag of chips. Paulina cheese and pepper. Make a snack.
Ooh, look at all the peppercorns on the side.
Want to chew on peppercorns?
No.
Want to write an email?
If you have a piece of peppercorn stuck in your tooth and you dislodge it and bite into it, it'll. Ugh.
Want to write an
No, I don't want to write an email to her.
Okay.
Or him. But especially not her. Well, I wouldn't want to either of them, actually. They're both awful.
Okay, now
Think of
back to the unboxing.
The make a cheese and pepper balls. Pepper balls?
Yeah, peppercorn, pepper ball, same thing, right?
We apologize ahead of time for these. Why? Because after you try them, you'll never be satisfied with regular cheese puffs ever again. Every cheese ball has been tossed with freshly ground white, red, and black peppercorns, adding a richer, smokier flavor. We guess it's not surprising that the country with the best cheese balls we've tried has a serious love affair with cheese. Mozzarella, Parmigiano, Reggiano, whatever that is, as Asiago, Provolone, Ricotta. You've heard of many of Italy's most famous cheeses, but there are also several hundred you've never heard of. Case in point, a cheese called Casu Marzu. This cheese is famous for containing maggots.
Oh!
Yep, you read that right. The maggots eat the cheese, and as it passes through their system, the acid in their digestive tracts turns it very soft.
Ew! Ew!
When the cheese is filled
That's
with
not
thousands
here,
of
is it?
maggots,
I hope
it's
not.
ready to eat. Typically, cassoumarzu is served on a flatbread specially made in Sardinia alongside a strong red wine. Most people hold their hands above the cheese when eating because the maggots can jump up to 6 inches.
What? They eat it when the maggots are in it?
The cheese is said to be so pungent that the aftertaste can last for several hours.
Oh.
Oops, we forgot to mention that you should probably eat the rest of the cheese balls before you finish reading.
Oh, gross! Seriously? Is that in there? Ew.
Ew! I'm not eating those. That's terrible, guys. What are you thinking doing your cheese like that?
Why? Why would you put maggots in cheese?
Well, I mean, why would you eat cheese with maggots in it? Because I'm pretty sure it's
Ew, that's gross.
bunch of balled up things.
I didn't expect that from an Italy box.
Ugh.
Okay, I don't know what this is. Some kind of crackers.
Looks like a rosemary or something?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, it says rosemary.
Rosmarino.
Same thing.
Do you speak Italian?
No.
She did in another life.
Grand Art Rosemary.
Reminds me of my other one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I forgot about the
Hello,
trauma.
I'm trying to read this.
Oh, wait. Let's go back to the box.
Grand Art Rosemary's Dozzacina Toscana. Linguine, spaghetti, penny, ziti, fettuccine. Italy could write the book on different pasta types. And these are just 5 out of 500 types. You know what else they could author? A book on different cracker types. When we were choosing products for this box, we were presented with so many different cracker varieties. Crostini, looks like croutons. Spagoli, looks like a lasagna noodle. And gelatina toscana, looks like a flatbread, to name a few. Our favorite, these flaky, buttery, pillow-like Dozzacina Toscana crackers, baked with fresh rosemary, they're utterly addictive. And now we have a whole new appreciation for the refined art of Italy's cracker making.
At least there's no maggots in that one.
Why would you do that? I don't even, there's just no excuse for that.
Okay, Il Tiramisu. Teaspoon inside. Maggots not included. Or wait.
And then
Okay.
someone will eat this without expecting the maggots.
Charles will eat them. Then we'll tell him afterwards. Okay, creamy mascarpone cheese, delicate ladyfinger cookies, fragrant espresso, rich cocoa powder. We can't even finish the sentence without our mouth watering. Prepare yourself for a dainty version of Italy's most famous, complex, and well-loved dessert. Unlike most of Italy's great food, tiramisu is a relatively recent masterpiece. Though several have taken credit for inventing the dessert in the 1980s, one of the most popular theories is that it was invented by a man named Carminantonio Lanacone, who claims to have developed the recipe in 1969. The dessert is so treasured that in Italy, the delectable cake is often reserved for special occasions. You may want to do the same for the single-serve portion. It's as close as you can get to the real deal. The rich cream fillings, espresso, and cocoa make this one of our favorite finds ever. And if you decide you want more tiramisu, might we suggest heading to Baltimore? The creator of tiramisu himself, Carminantonio, moved there from Italy in 1995 and opened a bakery called P.D. Grotta, which, you guessed it, still makes his famous creation.
Too far!
At least for us, it's not that far compared to other people. Baltimore's not
It
that
still
far.
takes an hour and a half to get
Yeah, access traffic.
There's a hair.
It's not mine.
Oh gosh!
Ew.
Ew, it's somebody's hair. That's not ours either. It just was in the box. Look at that. We got a hair in our
This is
box.
the grossest box ever.
First it's maggot stuff, then it's a bonus hair. Ooh.
Tiroli al cafe.
What?
It's coffee biscuits, I think. And it contained a hair.
Oh gosh, that wasn't even our hair either. It was just in the box. Ew.
Carrie di Puglia Coffee Raleigh. With this decadent treat. You're getting two famous Italian exports in one. First, let's start with the obvious, Italian coffee. You want to know the easiest way to look like an outsider when visiting Italy? Go to a coffee shop. Italian coffee culture is its own special beast. Unless you know the rules, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. Rule number 1, don't ever say the words small, medium, or large. Coffee is rarely served in to-go cups. Instead, it's sipped right at the counter. Rule number 2,
Out of the pot? Okay, go.
don't order anything with milk after 10 a.m. No cappuccinos, no cafe lattes, no latte macchiatos, nothing. Italians can't bear the thought of hot milk hitting a full stomach.
Ew. What's the difference, though? I don't get it.
Rule number 3, never order espresso. You'll get a blank stare from your barista, as espresso in Italian essentially translates to coffee. If you're looking for that classic shot of caffeine, order un cafe. Confused yet? A far less perplexing and equally delicious option are these coffee taralli, which brings us to our second famous Italian export, taralli. Taralli is a cookie/cracker, more common than potato chips in southern Italy, and it's easy to see why. They're rich, crunchy, and crumbly, and this variation happens to be made with olive oil, white wine, and real Italian
And the
coffee.
cookies? Ew, they're white
Despite
wine and
their
olive oil?
appearance, there's no chocolate in them.
What? Oh, it's a coffee. Ew. That's disgusting. I hate coffee.
This box is so gross.
You know
I
what?
don't
We're
like
gonna
it.
try the
No,
bag
no!
of chips. The bag of chips.
No bag of chips.
I don't like this box at all. So much grossness in it. then we got all dumbs down because I
Hot
said
milk
that.
and a full stomach.
What's the difference between hot milk on a full stomach and hot milk on an empty stomach?
I don't know.
Okay, I want to take this big thing, even though it has a long reading passage, because it looks weird.
Oh wow! What in the heck? Little Italian cookie things, I guess.
Take a look at this reading
Tell us
passage
about
and
them.
we'll go on from there.
Now,
That's this quote from Jason.
I don't even have hot milk anyway, because I don't brew my coffee with milk. The milk goes in afterwards, I let it sit in the fridge, and then I drink it way after 10 a.m. Oh no, I'm offending all the Italians who may be watching this.
I know. They're just like, oh my gosh, you stupid Americans.
They're like, we
You're
like
so
the bag of
stupid.
cheese.
Well, Americans can be pretty stupid, but anyone from anywhere can
Catch
be
the
stupid.
maggots.
So these are Amaretti di Serrano Lazzaroni cookies.
Okay.
Since it's Valentine's Day and all, we thought we might share a little love story. This one goes way, way back. In 1718, there was a young couple living in the smallest town of Serrano, Italy. One day, the Cardinal of Milan unexpectedly visited the town, and the couple decided to try to meet him by bringing him a special dessert. The trouble was, in 1718, you couldn't just go out to the grocery store and pick up a few things to make dessert, so they had to use what was on hand, which for them were egg whites, sugar, and apricot kernels. They made cookies using these ingredients and wrapped them in crepe paper and gave them to the Cardinal. He was so impressed they shared his love for the recipe and gave them a blessing for a long and prosperous marriage. The blessing worked. The couple stayed married, and being savvy business people, they turned the secret recipe into a cookie-making business. 300 years later, the Amaretti di Serrano cookies are some of the most famous exports from Italy, and they still use the same recipe the couple developed for the Cardinal, down to the very similar crepe paper wrapping. You'll notice that every beautifully wrapped package is filled with 2 cookies. This is on purpose. They're always wrapped in 2s, meant to symbolize a young couple in love and nestled together. Aww.
Hey, I was seeing it for you. I can't see that from here. That's funny.
Feeling alone. I still don't like this box.
Moving along. We got Frodolente all'arancia orange cookies. Orange cookies.
I hate orange.
She loves orange. We're gonna try these.
No.
Well, maybe we should try the lemon chip.
Yeah.
I tried these, but it had a hair on it.
Okay.
Ew.
It has
These
white
it was,
wine baked in
these
it.
it was just on the bag, not on the inside. Oh gosh, look.
Oh no.
Okay. La Rosori Orange Frolette Cookies. This family-owned company was started in 1972 in the south of Italy. Originally a tiny bakery, it was a dream of Francisco Loriari, one of the owners, to share his sweets with the world. In 1992, the dream became reality. For the past 25 years, the Laurieri family's recipe has captured the hearts of not just Italians, but people all over the world, especially people who have a discerning palate. The orange flavor on these buttery cookies is very, very faint, but it's there, we think. Gosh, okay. Carissa?
I don't like orange. Okay, I see. It's like hazelnut wafers.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Hazelnut wafers.
Get yours in the box.
Let's see. I'm gonna assume it's this one. Cabrioni wafers alla Nocciola. After World War II, Pietro Ferrero wanted to produce a chocolate spread, but cocoa was so rare and expensive that he supplemented it with hazelnuts, which were much cheaper. Hazelnuts became increasingly popular as a crop after the spread. You know it as Nutella. Became a huge hit in Italy during the 1960s. Now Ferrero buys over 25% of all hazelnuts produced, and Italy is the second largest grower of hazelnuts in the world. In case you're interested, the largest grower is Turkey, while the fourth largest grower is the state of Oregon. The remaining 75%? They go to making sweets like these. These wafers are filled with soft, creamy filling of hazelnuts and chocolate, with super thin wafers sandwiched in between, so you can taste every heavenly hazelnut bite.
Well, that's a large diagram. Okay, Adrian, you're next.
Still don't like this box. This is a terrible one. Alright. Here we go. I'm pulling out the anise candy.
No!
Oh, Anna's is so disgusting.
I want to put it in
I
my
hate the
mouth.
taste of it.
Ugh.
It
Ew.
tastes like dirt.
Scoop some dirt in your
Okay.
mouth.
Well, that's what we're gonna try. The anise candy.
No!
Anise, anise, whatever.
When you're eating this candy, you're eating the exact same thing that the Romans used to eat all the way back in 23 AD. Well, maybe not the exact same thing. Ew. But we don't think they had candies and wrappers just yet. But inside these candies, pardon, anise spice, which has been used for centuries and centuries, particularly in ancient Rome. Specifically recommended by the philosopher Pliny the Elder to alleviate headaches, aid digestion, and even reduce flatulence. I'm not sure how all these claims stack up, but maybe the next time you head for a hefty meal, you should, do as the Romans do and grab a handful of these.
I never fart, so I wouldn't eat those. Ladies don't fart, right, guys? Ladies? Only men do that.
I'll
stuff
find
like
out.
that.
We'll have a lady.
Dot.
Okay, these are something. Cantuccino, Rosola Alta Toscana. There's two of these, whatever they are.
Maybe it's some kind of wine and coffee thing,
Probably.
or something you eat with wine and coffee.
You mix wine and coffee together.
Where is it?
Wine coffee.
Is that it? Cantuccini, la la. Yep. Okay, biscotti. If you're a Roman soldier, I am, who needs a snack that will last 4 months without getting moldy, then you're going to pack biscotti because Rory loves them. Italians call it cantuccini. In fact, it's why this cookie was created in the first place, to be a convenient snack for soldiers when food was scarce. Even Christopher Columbus reportedly brought biscotti with him on his journeys to America. To make a biscotti, a loaf of bread is baked twice, first to bake the bread and second to harden it and remove any moisture. During the Renaissance, biscotti became popular in Tuscany as an accompaniment to a special sweet wine called Vin Santo. To this day, locals still think drinking biscotti with wine is the ultimate combination, but we prefer it with a hot beverage like coffee or tea. And if you forget about this little snack, no worries, it'll last until summer, or even next winter. Okay.
Wow, he's slow. Rory's slow, isn't he?
Gianduioto.
Oh, wow.
In gold wrappers. I don't know if I even pronounced that right.
We need to take pronunciation lessons.
Leonardo Gianduioto chocolates. In a pinch for chocolates to give on Valentine's Day? Oh, it is Valentine's Day now.
Yes, it is.
Unless you're really, truly in love, we wouldn't recommend giving these up. Gianduioto is a special type of chocolate originally produced in northern Italy in a town called Turin. These chocolates have been prepared the same way for centuries. We'll let you in on the secret process. First, fresh hazelnuts are finely ground until they become a thick paste. From there, cocoa and sugar are added to the paste to produce a one-of-a-kind chocolatey concoction. You can tell that the Gianduioto has been prepared the traditional way by spotting the following telltale signs. 1. It will resemble an upside-down boat. And 2. It will be wrapped in silver or gold foil. You guessed it. Yes, you're eating real Gianduioto. That is, unless you actually decide to share with that special someone.
I don't have a special someone.
I do.
So they're saying, do not share the chocolate. Eat it for yourself. It's really special.
You know what? I didn't even think about it. If I just wore a pink shirt and you have a red shirt, almost red. And look at Adrian.
Cinnamon.
My outfit's black like my heart.
Oh yeah, I forgot she has a black heart. Okay, Adrian. She has a black evil.
I'm not
Cinnamon.
I just happen.
She's like Rumpelstiltskin.
I'm not evil. I am
Ew,
just
that
not
thing
very
sounds nasty.
affectionate. You don't have to be affectionate, do you?
Yeah.
Alright, I think these are all the same thing. Rory, you're still here? Rory, what if I told you that you're not real?
I'm real.
No.
Okay, back.
I got
Let's get off
a
track.
handful
Let's
of
not get off track.
balls of chocolate or something similar to that.
Okay, read all about it. Tell us what those balls are.
Monardo chocolate praline. Rory! Chocolate. First made its way to
Imaginary
Europe.
characters are not supposed to be in the box.
Christopher
Sorry, guys.
Columbus, who showed it to Spanish royalty. They passed it on it at first as an unsweetened cocoa bean wasn't that appetizing to them. 17 years later, Hernan Cortez returned from expedition with the Aztecs and showed the Spanish king and queen how to turn the cocoa beans into a delicious hot drink. Hot chocolate. It was the wife of the Spanish duke who then brought chocolate to Italian royalty. By the 1600s, the drink was used heavily, not heavenly, by the Roman Catholic Church, who recommended drinking a cup of chocolate after Mass. We can get on board with that religion. Italian chocolate has come a long way in the past 400 years, as evidenced in these delicious chocolate pralines. You receive to mix delicious chocolates, coconut, milk and cereal, berries, hazelnut cream, hazelnut and cereal, and coffee. I don't think we got all those flavors. We just
Yeah,
got.
we just got 2 reds and 1
so the
pink.
reds are
And a white.
Oh, and a white.
chocolate cream. The white is coconut. And the pink is berry.
Okay.
So we didn't
so
get milk and cereal. Or coffee.
we didn't get all of them.
Because
What?
they repeat, and they also repeated one. as well.
Yeah, we got 2 of these red ones. What? Okay. So, let's try the...
No! I'm not touching those
Let's
things.
try the lemon chips.
And then Maggot jumps out of the bag.
Ew.
Even though it's not the cheese ones.
Take 1 and pass it down. Oops, I took 2. Oh well.
And then they turn
Oh,
out
this
to be
one's
gross.
tiny.
Here, give me the tiny one. Take a bigger one.
Oh, here we go. I got one.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Not bad.
That's good.
Pretty good.
I don't really like regular potato chips that much because they're too greasy, but these are
Oh,
better.
this one's more sour, but it's okay. Okay.
I just think American chips are extra greasy for some reason.
At least American chips don't have maggot cheese.
And then people eat the cheese with the maggots falling out. Ew. Okay. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to our video. Bye.